Hello. So I'm here to do a wreath this morning. I'm doing it up at the field. It's super windy up. So I'm going to get cracking. We've got wreathing wire because that's what we have. You can use string, but we send a wreathing wire with this. Makes it easy to clip on. It means it holds really tight and you get a wreath like ours from last Christmas, that is still on our front door. So essentially you just need to wrap this on and make sure that it is lovely and tight, however you want to. It's super easy, and it doesn't matter which way round your wreath goes. I tend to go anti-clockwise, but lots of people will go clockwise round. It really doesn't matter. Really, there is no rule as to how you should go about making your wreath. The key thing for me, look, I've taken this one off naturally as I've gone off, and I need to use it somewhere else. I'm going to cut these bits. I'm in a field. So because I'm in a field, I'm not worried about the waste, but you might want to put yours in a nice, neat pile. I'm not being too careful. What I am thinking about is whether I can get more than one bit out of each stem. Even though these are reaping stems and they're nice and short, this one I can get 2 out of. It'll just give me more body because I really like a nice kind of full wreath. You can see that I'm literally just making a lovely bundle. Okay, so I want to make sure that I've got a lovely, full and gorgeous wreath. This is some pennycress. I love pennycress. A bit more foliage. Look, just wondering whether everything's going to blow away in the wind. And again, okay. So it's a bit long at the bottom, so I'm just going to cut this bit off. What I would normally do is cut it in front of me. Then I'm going to pop this on top. Okay. So first one always looks a bit scratchy. Pop it on top so that I can then tie my wreathing wire around it. I like to keep my wreathing wire nice and short. The longer it gets, the harder it is to stay in control of. So do remember that. You don't need really long bits of wire. You need to stay in control of it. I'm just going to wrap it around 2 or 3 times so that it's nice and tight, secure. Then I'm going to start again. But now I think that this is a bit wayward. Just going to hold those bits in. I'm going to shove this bit down a bit. This is a lovely little bunch. Now you could make lots of these little bunches from your dried material and put them in bud vases. We don't actually have to make the wreath with it all. So I'm going to add that on, and I'm going to add that on so that I cover my stems just on top. The other thing you should be able to see is that I'm moving around my wreath every single time. So I'm moving forwards or anti-clockwise. What you don't want to do is to put all of the bunches directly on top of each other, because then you end up with a huge mound, but nothing else. Lovely bits.